So what's going on, everyone? How's everyone doing? Now today, I want to take a moment and talk about Taxstone. Now, Taxstone has been someone I listen to for, the last 2 years now. Ever since he started Taxstone, I've been listening to his podcast. So, I like the guy. He's cool. He's interesting to listen to, and the interviews and the people he has on his podcast. It's interesting to me. I like checking it out every week. Now, when I heard that, hey, Tax, he got picked up by the feds on the whole thing that happened with Troy Ave and the shooting at Irving Plaza last May. And this is tough. I'm just weighing in to give my 2 cents on this. And knowing how Tax is listening to these podcasts, I don't mean to be biased or anything, but this guy, I just feel like that he did do this. If he didn't shoot Troy Ave or kill Banga or whatever, if he wasn't the actual person shooting it, which they say they found, traces of his DNA on the gun and the bullets, and so it's like they found traces of it. So it kind of varies. They're still digging for more evidence. But I'm trying to think, if he didn't do it, I'm thinking someone that, that Taxstone's around, his man or whatever, it must have been doing that. Just knowing who Taxstone is. Now, I know if you listen to this podcast, you know what I'm talking about. The guy, he doesn't care. He's down with it. If you want to make something happen, he'll make it happen. He's not someone that's afraid of your confrontation, which I dig. I feel like this guy, he's planted little seeds about Troy Ave. I'm going to show you guys a quick clip where, I feel like this guy, he constantly, instigated and kept bugging Troy Ave, just waiting until, something was to happen with him and Troy, because he felt like Troy wasn't real, what we saying wasn't real, and he's trying to be something he's not. And I'm going to show you this interview clip that was done, I think, on Baller Alert. And it's further proving that I feel like Taxstone may have, shot Troy Ave, killed Banger, caused that whole incident and issue at T.I.'s concert that night. Let me stop talking, guys. I'm going to show you this quick clip real quick here and get back into it.
I don't have an issue with Troy Ave. I think his music is mediocre, and he tried to portray this image that he was making greater music than everybody in the city when he wasn't. It was a time when Bobby Shmurda was the hottest person in the city. He was trying to say he was the best, trying to take the. I was I had to be the person to interrupt that. So I just feel like he's a fraud rapper. He never was a drug dealer. This dude is just weird. You know what I mean? So that's really it. There's no issues with Troy Ave.
So what did you say that kind of got? Because he just released this song about you. So
yeah,
what did you say to
a 3-minute diss record. I think it was his best record ever. I actually like the record. I played it 76 times. What did I do? I bothered him for 5 years, just on social media, just calling him out on different things, you know what I mean? He likes to bully little scrawny white people, but when it come to, dudes this he think could take him on, he falls back. So I think at this point he decided to attack me after 5 years of attacking him is because now I'm on MTV and shit like that, and I have a podcast that's jumping off tax season. So I feel like he probably just used that oh yeah, I know he ain't gonna jump all the way out the window, but he's not too smart.
Twitter fingers, how many times you gonna tweet me? I'm always on the flyer, guess you too scared to meet me.
Hell no, I've confronted him though. I've been in his video shoots with Mano. This was last year, April, and I've been harassing him for 5 years. So he needs to stop it. He knows, it's some shit. That was some backed up shit for you to rap about a nigga that don't rap for 3 minutes. You know what I mean? That was deep.
So with that clip, I'm just telling you, I have that sneaking suspicion that Tax did it. The dude's cool. I'm not trying to be any biased. I support him. He's a dope person. But just knowing how he is, not on a personal level, but just knowing from your podcast and listening to someone every week and knowing about them over the course of the last 2, maybe 3 years. I'm sure we listen to the podcast. We know if you're a fan. I can't help but think this guy did do it. I'm gonna show you guys this one more clip here. Just more stuff that I looked up and I found, because I can't help but think this. So check this one last clip out for me, guys. Check it out.
Because I can protect myself as a man, so I'm not thinking about rolling with 6 goons and all that shit. That's how I be telling people, you failed before you even think you won with me. Because you thinking you walking up with 6 dudes is gonna do something to me. When I see you walking up with 6 dudes, bang, 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 bang.
It's Damien Jr. Gang Marley off in this bitch.
Now he just
I'm gonna bogle your ass. I'm gonna bogle your ass, cause I ain't with it. I ain't with all that 6 dudes walking up trying to have a conversation with me about nothing. Niggas be having big, black, ugly niggas. I be like, they really think, no, that's for niggas that's pussy. They see motherfuckers walking up and they be like, and let them walk up. Like, oh, I peep motherfuckers, but nigga, I peep you, I'm letting you know. I'm gonna look right at you. What's up? You good? Before you get up on me, are you good? Let me know now before you even walk in this square, because we're not doing that. That's why I be laughing at rappers. Rappers, I don't care about y'all. I'm gonna tell you, try me. I want the rappers to try me. I do. I ain't gonna lie. I want y'all to try me. Try me. Your shooter, the tough nigga in your squad that just came home. Tell him try me. I want to embarrass somebody. And that's why I started bullying Troy Ave. You know what I mean?
So there we go, guys. Those are my clips and what I found when I was digging up to see, you know, what Taxstone has said about Troy Ave. Now, hey, it's cool. You know, he tweets some things at Troy Ave. He's talked about him on record. Troy has made a diss to him. Like, okay, it's cool. It could actually be nothing, and them just pointing at the person that has had beef with them and saying, oh, Taxstone has heavy beef with Troy Ave. Though nothing's never happened, he could have instigated it and made something happen. Now, that could be a possible thing, but it doesn't make sense to where his DNA was on the gun. Like, can anyone confirm if Taxstone was there that day? I'm not sure about it. I was trying to look up articles back at that time. I felt like I found like 1 or 2 that talked about Taxstone being an instigator, and it was back at that time. So nothing that's recent or that bubbled up currently. This was back at the time where supposedly Taxstone was an instigator that then caused the issue with the shooting in Irving Plaza. Now, I'm gonna get away from all this topic. I'm just curious to know everyone's thoughts, if Taxstone really did do it or if he didn't. I guess we'll see within the coming, weeks, months, however long it may take. I guess he's currently out on bail, so hey, good for you, Tax. It was like, what, $500,000, which is crazy money. But nonetheless, tell me your thoughts down below. Do you think Taxstone is guilty, not guilty? I'll try to put down the full clips of the videos down below so you guys can watch them in full. Because of course, I'm just gonna cut certain pieces out to keep it simple, concise, straight to the point. Full video links down below. If you're watching this and you haven't subscribed, why haven't you? I'm interested. As this goes on, I may do like different takes on it. If they find him guilty or not guilty, I may do a part 2. We'll see. Tell me your thoughts down below. I want to know what everyone's thinking. If he's guilty or not guilty, or what are you thinking? Is ultimately what I want to know. With that being said, guys, I'll check you guys out on the next video. Peace.